What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nasher. Welcome back to the channel. And we have another Best of Both Worlds video because there were a few things that I missed this week when I did my videos. When I did my Yu-Gi-Oh news video, but there was also a couple things that I found that we actually got some breaking news as well. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the next deck build set that'll be coming out next year. We have another Ghost from the Past, which is going to be incredible. WWE potentially dropping the Cruiserweight Championship? What the hell is that about? And then also, Beth Phoenix, the Hall of Famer, done with NXT after War Games tomorrow night. But before we get started, I actually want to let you guys know that I posted on my Instagram story yesterday, and I said that I was planning on doing a Q&A, but unfortunately, like maybe one or two people had asked questions. So I'm gonna get straight into them right now. First question is, are you all elite? I know what the person was asking, and the person was asking me if I do watch AEW. No, I just want to get that out right now. I know I've seen photos and clips of AEW on social media, but in no way, shape, or form do I ever watch AEW. I have heard of them, and I know that their ratings have gone up a little bit, but because of the new shows that they have, I think it was what was it? Dark, I think. I don't know. It was like Dark and Rampage. I don't know. The ratings for those shows have gone down, as has Dynamite. I think was the name. I don't know, but I know that the ratings have gone down. But excuse me. But again, no way, shape, or form do I ever watch AEW. And then also there was another question that asked that was actually messaged to me, asking my all-time favorite archetype. What was my all-time favorite archetype? And truth be told, there's quite a few, but for me, I gotta go with the most obvious, Dark World, just because Dark World was always one of my favorite archetypes during the GX era, and I think in my opinion, they need new support. They need tuner monsters. They need synchros. Maybe even a link monster. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. So if you guys do want to send in your questions for future Q&As, for future Q&A videos, you guys can either comment below, message me on my Twitter, message me on Instagram, or go to my Instagram story whenever I post the Q&A. My link will be in the description. You can send me your questions there, and I will be sure to answer as much as I can. But yeah, so that was it. That was it. Sadly, I wanted to answer more questions, but that's just how things go. Let's get straight into it, starting off with WWE possibly dropping the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, it's interesting because the Cruiserweight Championship has been around, or at least this one in particular has been around since the 2016 Cruiserweight Classic, and apparently, with Roderick Strong now defending the title against Joe Gacy tomorrow night at War Games, it's been rumored that we could potentially see Joe Gacy win the Cruiserweight Championship, and apparently it's been rumored that it's going to be changed to the what's being called the All-Inclusive Championship. I don't know what the hell Joe Gacy was thinking. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He acts like a dude that is high as fuck. I know it sounds weird. Guys, I know, it sounds weird, but he sounds like a dude who is just like, who's like high as fuck. And turning the Cruiserweight Championship into the all-inclusive championship is a disgrace to past Cruiserweight champions from, not just from the days of WCW, but the old WWE, you know, from the times of like 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, but even also the past Cruiserweight champions in today's WWE that got released, you know, from the likes of Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese and Leo Rush, Kalisto, Brian Kendrick, TJ Perkins, even also Enzo Amore, if you can believe it. Of course, Neville as well, or I guess you can call, I think, what was his name? The Bastard Pack? Going back to that first question, I don't watch AEW. I've heard some interesting things about them, but again, I don't watch AEW at all. I know that some people might hate me for that, but that's okay. I don't watch AEW. Just throwing that out there. But moving on. So with the Cruiserweight title being defended tomorrow night at War Games, it's been noted that it was rumored by none other than Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer. Big shout out, no copyrights, of course. He mentions that he had heard some rumors about WWE completely just scrapping the Cruiserweight title to make it in order to further change NXT because the Cruiserweight title was a part of the original NXT, you know, the black and gold NXT. Now with the Cruiserweight title being a part of this NXT, he believed, you know, people himself included, believe that it's not worth being around. Meltzer believes that Joe Gacy is gonna win and then turn it into the all-inclusive championship, which, again, I wouldn't mind seeing that, but at the same time, it's the Cruiserweight Championship. Why would you want to disrespect, Cruiserweight champions of the past, like Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko, Tajiri, Ultimo Dragon, Rey Mysterio, Chavo Guerrero, Gregory Helms, Jacqueline. Yeah, if you guys remember Jacqueline, Miss Jacqueline, sorry, she actually became the first and only woman in WWE to win the Cruiserweight Championship, and she defeated Chavo Guerrero. She defeated Chavo to win it. Who else can I think of? Let's see, Gregory Helms. Trying to think who else. Hornswoggle was another one as well that won the title. In fact, he actually became the last champion back in 2007 before it was revived back in 2016. So there was, what, a 9-year gap? Was it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? So basically, so that's a 9-year gap. That is a 9-year gap, and for WWE to just scrap it, it's a slap in the face of those who won the title. But now, I don't know. I'm kind of like iffy about it. I love the Cruiserweight title, but if they do change it, change it into the all-inclusive championship, it is what it is. But it is what it is. But it is possible that Strong will lose the title at some point. But when he does lose it, I think it's going to be to potentially Joe. I think it might be potentially to Joe Gacy, but I think even with Harlan as, in his corner, it's not going to matter. It literally is not going to matter because Roderick Strong has Diamond Mine in his corner. So it's possible that they'll drop it, but only time will tell. But that now brings me to Ghosts from the Past 2. Apparently we are getting a second Ghost from the Past. And let's see. Nine possible Ghost Rares in the set. So last year we ended up getting Ghosts from the Past. There were only 5 Ghost Rares in the set. Dark Magician, Blue Eyes Alternative, White Dragon, Firewall Dragon, Crystal Wing Synchro, and Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. The Ghost Rares that have been confirmed to be the Ghost Rares will be Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, Dark Magician Girl, and Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon is a Ghost Rare. I love it. DMG as a Ghost Rare, I fucking love it. Red Dragon Archfiend, yes. I need that in my life. Just saying, I need that card. You guys know Red Dragon Archfiend is that's my card. That's my dragon. That's one of my all-time favorite signer dragons of all time. Dark Arm Dragon is kind of an iffy one. That's kind of up for debate. But Blue Eyes, again, that's another one that's up for debate because we already have a Ghost Rare Blue Eyes from Haunted Mine. So I don't know why they would make this a Ghost Rare again. But there will be some cards imported from the OCG. Finally, we're getting them. We're getting Borrelend Dragon, Decode Talker, Heat Soul, and Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, or I guess the OCG name was Rainbow Dragon, the Zenith Crystal Beast. And the packs in each mini box, instead of having 3, there will now be 4, meaning there will be 20 cards per mini box, and the release date will be April 22nd, 2022. So you could definitely see me potentially getting a booster box, but I'm not so sure. And the pack cards are looking amazing because we have Blue Eyes, Red Dragon Archfiend, DMG, and of course Cyber Dragon are the pack cards. I think the last pack cards we got were Dark Magician. What was it? Firewall? Oh no! Blacklisted Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, and Blue Eyes Alternative. Honestly, I'm excited for this set. I am so excited, and they're gonna be $20 a piece. Wow, that's actually a lot cheaper than the last ones because the last ones were like $25 per mini box. But it makes sense that they would drop the price because of the fact that the last Ghost from the Past was way overhyped. It was way overhyped, and people would only go after the set, not for the new cards and the reprints that were in the set as far as the Ultra Rares, but it was mainly for the Ghost Rares, so they can get them graded and then sell them off at 10 times what they were originally supposed to have been. So I think that's what Konami's trying to do, is trying to lower the price a bit so that way it makes it easier for players to get their hands on multiple mini boxes so they can just open them up and have some fun. But overall, honestly, this is one that I can dig. The first one I was kind of iffy about. I know that we did get cards like we did get a lot of the Link Frames, imports. I know that we got a lot of the V-Jump, a lot of the Jump promos as well that were imported from the OCG, and quite a few World Premiere cards actually. There were a few there was maybe 3 or 4 World Premieres as well. So that's pretty cool. Getting cards like red Supernova Dragon, which I think I pulled out of my mini box, which that card is just absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Cypher X Dragon was another one that was actually really good, and even now it's still good. Even now the card is still fucking good. So honestly, I'm digging it. I'm digging. I might get a booster box. I might get a booster box. It's probably gonna be about 110, 120 bucks. Not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, I am definitely gonna get. Excuse me, but yeah, I am definitely gonna get my hands on that. But with that being said, Beth Phoenix unfortunately is leaving NXT after War Games. So yeah, not much else to say about that. The only thing that we know is that apparently she will be staying with WWE, but her time on commentary has come to an end because she wants to spend more time with her family. But we all know what's going on. Let's be real. You guys watching this video right now. You and I. Let's be real. Let's be real. Beth Phoenix. The reason why she's leaving is because of her husband Edge. So I'm actually gonna go on Instagram, and big shout outs to Beth Phoenix IG account. So big shout out. Hang on, guys. Let's see. So Beth had posted on her Twitter and on her Instagram saying, quote, and this was actually just from a couple days ago, actually. She said, quote, she said, and I quote again, big shout out, no copyrights, of course. You guys know how this works with the algorithm, of course. She said, quote, ahead of War Games, I wanted to let everyone know that this Sunday will be my final night in NXT. While I will remain a part of WWE, I have made the choice to step away from the weekly broadcast booth to spend more time with my family. This was not an easy decision, as I have loved my 3+ years and 135 episodes with NXT, and am incredibly proud of the brand. I will forever be grateful to Vic Joseph, Wade Barrett, Nigel McGuinness, Tom Phillips, Mauro Ranallo, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Michael Cole, and my entire NXT family, both in and out of the ring, for the amazing opportunity. NXT will always be a part of me, and Auntie Betty will always be a part of NXT. Leave the porch light on for me. So obviously this does mean that she will be coming back to the NXT broadcast booth, but not for a while. So obviously we know that Edge is currently in a rivalry has now started a rivalry with The Miz and Maurice, and because Maurice is back in WWE after, I think it was like, what, a 4-year hiatus? It was like a 4-year hiatus away from WWE, away from being with Miz, accompanying him to the ring. She's back, and we now know that it's gonna happen. Beth Phoenix is gonna be back on Raw with her husband Edge to help with the rivalry between Edge and The Miz, where it'll be Maurice and Beth Phoenix. You guys know Beth started in WWE all the way back in 2007. She debuted in 2007, and in her first, I believe her first title match, I believe it was at No Mercy in 2007, she actually defeated Candice Michelle to win the women's title, and she ended up holding the title for quite a while, actually. And then from that point forward, she had won another women's title, multiple Divas titles as well. Actually, truth be told, she's 3-time women's champion and a former single-time Divas champion, and funny and crazy enough, she was the youngest Hall of Famer in history. And if I remember correctly, there was a segment that Beth was a part of with WWE official, I believe it was Eve Torres. She was a part of WWE. Eve Torres had the character of being a part of WWE management, and and she actually fired, from what I remember, she fired Beth Phoenix, but Beth had explained that the reason why she left WWE was from being frustrated with the lack of, with what she calls the lack of focus on the promotion's women's division. So the women's division back then was extremely lackluster. There weren't as many female talent as there was back in like 2001, 2002, 2003, where you had women like Trish and Lita and Christy Hemme, Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson, Sable, Miss Jackie. If you guys remember her, the blonde. If you guys know, you know. Who else can I think of? Christy Hemme, I mentioned. Candice Michelle. But right around that time, 2012, it just wasn't there. The focus of the women's division was not there, and it was more so on the men and the tag teams in WWE. So that's why she left. But she got inducted in 2017, and she even admitted during her speech that she would once again she could potentially come back. You know, she even admitted that, and she did. In the 2018 men's in the first ever women's Royal Rumble match back in 2018, and then she ended up competing in the 2020 women's Royal Rumble match as well. And she even also competed at WrestleMania in 2019. So her coming back as a not as a full-time competitor, but as a semi full-time competitor alongside Edge, I am down for that. I am down for that 100%. But for her to leave after War Games, it was pretty imminent. It was bound to happen when we saw Edge come back to Raw this past Monday, but only time will tell. Only time will tell with what Beth will have in store for WWE. But moving on to the last thing here, we have the next deck build set, which will be released in the OCG March 19th, 2022. It is known as Tactical Masters. And it says that the next set, deck build pack Tactical Masters, which includes cards that let you easily build a deck with only the contents of the pack, has been announced for March 19, 2022. 3 different types of decks will be included in this pack, and you can build a deck by only using the cards from it. New cards as well as reprints that fit the decks will also be included. So we don't know. The name, unfortunately, the name is only temporary because we don't know exactly what we don't know the actual name. But once we get the first batch of new cards for this set, I will definitely talk about them on the channel. Honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited. So this will definitely be similar to sets like Toon Chaos, sets like Genesis Impact, which I did get a box of, by the way. Unfortunately, my partners at Collector Store did not have Maximum Gold El Dorado because they never got the shipment, which is unfortunate. I'm a little salty about it because I wanted to get my hands on cards like Ghost Mourner and the new Red Eyes alternate art, but it is what it is. I did get Genesis Impact. I can still get what is it, the Nightmares, if I'm right. So if you guys want to see me open up that box, let me know in the comments. I might open it. I might even keep it sealed. But if you guys really want to see me open that box, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so honestly, I'm excited for this next set. I know that I will be getting once my partners at Collector Store, once they do get Maximum Gold El Dorado, I will get a couple of mini boxes, open them up on the channel. I know that I do plan on getting a few mini boxes of Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. I know I'm going to be getting a box of Battle of Chaos as well, which I am going to be getting mainly for the new Dark Munition support and the new Blue Eye support. I don't really care about any of the other cards. Maybe the new DDD card, which is called DD Griffin. I will mainly for that as well, but and also Ghosts from the Past 2. I will be getting that as well. So hopefully I can get my hands on them. But you never know. You never know. But that brings me to the question of the day: what is your favorite Beth Phoenix moment? Let me know in the comments below. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more Yu-Gi-Oh and or WWE videos in the future. You guys know my schedule, of course. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.